Hello and good day to everyone. I'm happy to give you a backgrounder on why towns embarked on a values development program and to share with you how the program started. The decisions that young people make, their choices are very important. In fact, the right choices are critical for their happiness, their safety, and their well-being, and the paths that they will be taking towards a better future. With all the negativity surrounding our society and the fake news rampant in social media, or the bullying that takes place in schools, in cyberspace, if they are to resist all these messages, or if they are to be dissuaded in participating in such practices, the youth at their vulnerable age must be able to embrace the important cornerstone values of honesty, courage, responsibility, care for others, self-reliance, integrity, love for God and country, values that would help them make positive, socially conscious choices. So with this in mind, towns developed the Values Development Program as a value-based empowerment and education program for youth development, more specifically for young women and men between the ages of 15 and 25 who are either school-based, community-based, or parish-based. Special needs or special sector groups will be engaged and are certainly welcome if they think the program will work for them. The VDP was originally intended as a series of face-to-face training workshops, which were to be organized and delivered by towns' implementing partners. We run 2 pilots with 2 groups of youth leaders to test the program, and we were scheduled to hold our implementers orientation and facilitators training when the pandemic broke out. With schools closed and quarantine restrictions and social distancing enforced, the project was shelved for several months, especially as towns had to redirect our time, resources, and volunteers to address the urgent call for personal protective equipment of hospitals nationwide to support the town's COVID response project. But there is not a good time or a bad time for values development. One does not set aside the practice of cornerstone values in times of uncertainty, especially today when we are not only in the midst of a pandemic that has impacted our health, our freedom, and our economic conditions, but also because we will soon be at the cusp of an important presidential and general elections for national and local leaders who will be running our country. We must be able to choose wisely. The times call for the formation of an informed citizenry who will engage their communities towards meaningful change. So this is an opportunity for genuine transformation for the youth, since this is a very teachable time. In the last quarter of 2020, towns contracted PETA to work with us on the digitization of the VDP program. What came out of this cooperation are more than 12 hours of video materials designed to motivate the youth and to involve them in thinking about themselves, thinking about others, about their communities, and the world in relevant ways. The youths will reflect, imagine, dialogue, communicate, create, play, write about, and artistically express their values, which are activities that are designed to evoke the experience of values within and to build on those inner resources. I would like to thank our many donors who provided the financial support that permitted towns to produce enriching content and resource materials that we hope will serve as an influencer to help the youth navigate towards values formation, well-being, and the future we aspire for. Let me now ask our technical team to run the video, which defines the learning objectives of the program and the content guide of the webinars.